This is the solution to the week 2 challenge 3. This is another debugging example, which means that you can't just use the editor down here. You're going to have to click the link because this project involves code that's already been written and we're debugging it. We're trying to fix what's wrong. The instructions say that when the spacebar is pressed, the cat should do a flip, but nothing happens. And we have to figure out how to fix it. So I'm going to click the link and it's going to open up the Scratch project. I'm going to go to see inside so I can see the code. I'm going to hit remix, which basically saves a copy of the project in our folder so we can make changes and save those changes. So sure enough, when the spacebar is pressed, I can see the green flag lights up for a second, so the spacebar isn't broken, but I don't see anything happen with the cat. So when I read the instructions, it says when the spacebar is pressed, turn 90 degrees, and it has that 4 times. So what's actually happening here is the cat is doing a flip. It's turning 90 degrees 4 times, but computers do things incredibly quickly, so I can't see that change. We can prove that by putting a wait block halfway through, and we'll see the cat flip upside down, which is 90 degrees twice, and then flip back. If I want to wait in between each turn, I can make the cat do a flip. And that theoretically solves the problem, but it's certainly not the best solution. Why is it not the best solution? Because you don't want to have to repeat yourself in code. The more you see code becoming redundant, the more you should start to think, hey, I could use a loop. So I'm turning it 90 degrees and waiting 1 second 4 times. So instead of writing that out 4 times, I'm going to get rid of all this mess. I'm going to add a repeat block right here. I'm going to say, hey, do this 4 times. And now when I hit the spacebar, I get my flip with much less code. This is easier to read and easier for the computer to execute. However, I don't like how it kind of juts around. A circle or a full flip is 360 degrees. So these two numbers here can be any two numbers as long as they multiply together or are factors of the number 360. So I'm going to change this to say repeat 36 times, which means that I only need to turn 10 degrees. Now, I don't want to have to wait 36 seconds, which would be how many times I wait if it's 1 second 36 times. So I'm going to change this to 0.1. And this should produce a much smoother flip. So let's check it out. Looks pretty good. There's our solution.